Yo, what is going on, guys? We're talking the Lesnar Randy Orton fight at SummerSlam today. We're going to be covering two main topics, and that is, could the match be canceled? And is the WWE policy widely and terribly corrupt? So let's talk about why this match could be canceled. So if you guys, don't follow UFC, Lesnar failed 2 drug tests from that UFC 200 event that he was just a part of. These were UFC tests, not WWE, which is one reason why I could see WWE just blowing it off in general. But can you really blow off a guy that just failed 2 drug tests when you just suspended Roman Reigns for 30 days? Now I get it, Roman Reigns was suspended for rumored to be taking drugs like amphetamines, and Lesnar was taking, steroids, and I can see why, they see it as a little bit different, but at the same time, it does show the corruptness of the WWE. The whole, taking drugs, coke, meth, I get it, that should be seriously addressed, so I can see why maybe they made Reigns go out, take the 30 days out, because that's something you really need to get your life straightened out with, and steroids is like, oh, let me make myself look big and everything, but either way, it's a drug policy, you gotta follow it in my opinion. But they could take steroids lightly. I do think WWE does give guys free pass on drug tests, you know what I'm saying? I do think, firm believer that they tell some guys like Lesnar, ahead of time before the drug test, you're going to get drug tested on this X date. Make sure you're clean so you pass that drug test kind of deal. Because if you look at a guy like Lesnar, the size of his triceps, the way his abs bulge out, those are 2 big pointers of him taking steroids. 2 big, signs right there. I think he's on. I mean, I never really thought of it for whatever reason for the longest time until he got in trouble for it, but I can definitely see that guy being an adamant steroid taker. By, like I said, there were 2 reasons. Your abs are bulging out. The size of his traps. Those aren't naturally done by most people. I mean, they can call him the Beast all they want. But the next thing we're going to talk about is the whole, could the match be canceled? Randy Orton v. Brock Lesnar. The match is at SummerSlam, which leaves time to cancel it. But time has run out to suspend Lesnar for 30 days like they did Roman Reigns on a drug policy, because if they suspended him 30 days now, he would be suspended through SummerSlam, because it is less than 30 days away at this point. So, that could, leave him back no time at all. But, so what we're going to talk about also is Lesnar was drafted to Raw, Orton was drafted to SmackDown, which leaves speculation to how are they even going to amp up the fight. Now, I'd say, they probably just make it a big Raw hype show, because that's what they like to do. They like to make the big fight stuff aired on Raw, get Raw the ratings, flagship program, makes sense and everything. But with Orton making special appearances on Raw, could that start, a little feud between the McMahons over, using each other's superstars and their brands when they should not be? That could start a little fiasco as well, where you do see Brock Lesnar show up on SmackDown a couple times as well. I think, but at the end of the day, I think WWE looks at this drug use and lets Lesnar fight. I really do. If they can find a loophole around it to not, be looked at shamefully, I definitely think Vince is just going to let him fight, because they're more worried about the big hype match with Lesnar at the point. They'd rather have him fight. They want the money. You know how it is. They want the whole hype thing. They don't want to cancel a match like that. It's one of the bigger flagship matches they're going to have at SummerSlam. The money they're paying Brock Lesnar, they definitely don't want to take him out if they don't have to. So I can definitely see them squeaking him in the match. I mean, in a fairness way, I think it's terrible for the locker room. You go out there, if they do let him fight, you're sending a message like, we're going to let this guy off the hook because he's, our star that gets paid all this money, that doesn't even have to fight every night, but you're going to let him off the hook, and you're going to suspend a guy, like Sin Cara for taking steroids for X amount of time and make him take a big step back in his career. I can definitely see where that can frustrate people in the locker room. So it definitely wouldn't be the locker room, kind of a smart locker room thing to be doing, but at the same time, from a business standpoint, it's something that Vince would more than likely do. You know how he would push anything for the ratings. So that would be my thoughts on this match, guys. I'd like to know what you guys think. You think the match is going to be canceled? What do you think about the whole WWE policy? What do you think about how the way they treat this, superstars? Do you think it's fair and everything else? Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think if you want to. If not, that's fine too. No big deal. Like I said, hope you liked the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know, or any other kind of WWE related video. We will talk about it. Just let me know. But as for this video, guys, I hope you liked it, and thank you for watching.